What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Trey, and I'm back with some more game for y'all today. The most successful people tend to say the same thing. Never give up. Never quit. But what happens when you do quit? I quit once. The summer going into my senior year of high school football, I started to feel unmotivated. I really started to feel like I didn't really love the game anymore. And I can say it was because I wasn't getting a chance. I can say it was because I wasn't getting a fair shot and I really wasn't getting equal treatment as some of the other QBs I was competing with. I can say that, but that would be an excuse. The reason that I quit back then is because I didn't have the mental discipline. I didn't have the fortitude to take people doubting me and not believing in me and using that as motivation to keep it going. That's the reason why I had quit high school football. And it took me going through that and that whole senior year of high school, having that sour, bitter taste in my mouth and thinking the whole year, like, what if I didn't quit? What if I made this decision differently? And that feeling that I got from that stuck with me and fueled me to, over the next couple years, I grinded while I was in community college in the weight room, grinding to get bigger, get faster, stronger, grinding on the field, working on my craft, working on my skills to eventually make it to play college football, walking on, and even earning a scholarship eventually. And I believe that if I hadn't gone through that experience, if I didn't quit and then have that sour taste in my mouth of quitting and having to feel like I had to redeem myself from my character, I don't think I would have made it as far as I did. I went on to play Division II scholarship level college football, and less than 2% of players in high school make it to college, and I was one of those 2%. And I made it to that point because I had to go through that. I had to go through that feeling of self-doubt from quitting. And honestly, I have to say that sometimes you have to quit. And I know that this is quite the opposite of what a lot of motivational speakers tell you, and this is quite the opposite of what I tell you, but the reality is that sometimes in certain situations you might have to quit in order for you to have that experience, to get that feeling. And once you get that feeling, most people who go on to be successful, that feeling of quitting don't sit right with them. It didn't sit right with me, and I can tell you for sure that I never want to feel that feeling again. Sometimes you have to quit one thing in order to open a door for another. And even if you don't quit, just finishing one thing so that you might be able to focus more on another can feel like a very freeing feeling. Like my last year of school, I was so mentally exhausted with just being a student. I just didn't want to be a student anymore. I wanted to move on to the next chapter of my life. And once I was able to graduate and finish school, and I'm able to lock in on things like my YouTube channel and other things that I'm passionate about, I was able to perform better. And for a lot of people, they are juggling many different things, and some of those things may be holding them back. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to quit certain things if you feel like you have too much on your plate. But what I am saying is that if you have, let's say, 3 different things going on, and 2 things you are working at and you're pretty good at it, and you may have a potential to do well in it, regardless if it's something that you're making money with, something that's keeping you in shape, or something that's making you smarter, or something like that. And you got those 2 things and you're doing pretty good at it. And that 3rd thing you're not really as passionate about it. You're not really performing as well with it, and it's taking up a lot of your time. When you think about it in terms of strategy, sometimes it may be beneficial for you to let one of those things go so that you can truly prosper. When God closes one door, oftentimes another one opens. And I made this video to really open up the perspective and the perception when it comes to the narrative of quitting and that you should never give up. And for me, in my opinion, when it comes to something that you are truly passionate about, that if you truly love and you truly want to do it, never give up at it. But when it comes to something that you're doing and you think, hey, this may be the right thing, but you're not 100% certain, you have to evaluate your options. Because the way that this universe works, things happen in different ways, and some things happen for different reasons. So that you may think that, okay, this is what I'm meant to do, this is what I want to do, but then you might see that, hey, maybe this is not what I want to do as much as this. Maybe I might not be as great with this as I am with something else. And you may have to navigate yourself towards doing other things. All right, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and also comment a suggestion for the next video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you already subbed, turn on post notifications. And remember, always get 1% better every single day. Peace.